The Lord of the Rings: The Return of the King was released in 2003 and was once again directed by Peter Jackson. It tells the big epic story of how everyone is preparing for the big final battle. That's all I'm going to say because there's a lot that happens in this film that I wouldn't want to spoil, but here are my thoughts on it.
So we are now at this point in the trilogy. We are at the finale, the finishing line of this trilogy. Until I watch the Hobbit movies, which I will watch those eventually at some point, but I'm finally finished the original Lord of the Rings trilogy. What did I think of Return of the King? I have to say, Return of the King is exactly what a lot of people say it is. This is hands down the best in the trilogy. It is a fantastic film. This film is absolutely amazing, and I was really, really impressed by it. I have to say, I thought this film was just brilliant. The storyline, there isn't really much of one. Now, I'm not saying there isn't a storyline, but there isn't really much of one. It's mostly just character moments, big action sequences. Like the action scenes are just basically these giant battles, and they're huge on the scale. And then it cuts to this gigantic battle. Then it cuts to more character moments, more battle sequences, more character moments, more battle sequences, more character moments, more battle sequences, and that all builds up to the ending to the trilogy. And I was really surprised that it's very well written. I just think there isn't really much of a story. There's still a story, there's still a plot, but you're mostly watching action sequences, character interactions, and then an ending. But I feel it's what the first two movies, especially the second film, were building up to. So I have to say, the storyline was pretty fantastic, and the action sequences, oh my god, some of them are quite graphic actually, I have to admit. I wasn't expecting that. The action scenes, the battles in this film are absolutely breathtaking. They're absolutely amazing. Holy crap, this film is packed, and I mean packed with action. It just makes the story epic. That's basically how you describe this film. Return of the King is just one gigantic epic. It really is just an epic film. The story is just, it's huge. And I mean huge when it comes to the action. The battle scenes were just phenomenal. The choreography, the cinematography, the visuals, the effects. Holy crap. The action in this film was just superb. It's fantastic stuff. And the characters are very good in this film as always, and very well acted.
I think it's very nice how Frodo and Sam's journey is wrapped up, and they're still great characters in this film. I love how we get to see more of Gandalf, and seeing him fight more is just fantastic, and his role is very good in this film.
Every other character is great, and the way their character arcs are all wrapped up is very satisfying. Even the villain was pretty cool. Granted, I would have liked to have seen more of him, but what we got, he is pretty excellent. So yeah, the film's characters are still great, and the music of the film is absolutely excellent. It really suits the scenes and themes of the movie. So I have to say, I really, really, really enjoyed this trilogy.
Overall, Return of the King has a fantastic story, amazing action and cinematography, great characters, excellent music, and a brilliant conclusion to the Lord of the Rings trilogy. I'm going to give Lord of the Rings: The Return of the King a 10 out of 10.
So that's it for my reviews for the Lord of the Rings trilogy. I can't believe I finally finished it. I can't believe I only watched these movies for the first time, but I have to say, I really, really enjoyed them, and I highly do recommend them. So, stay tuned for my next review, which is going to be on Black Panther 2, or as I'm going to call it, Black Panther 2 Wakanda Forever, or as it's just called Black Panther Wakanda Forever. But yeah, that is going to be my next review. I'm hoping to see it this weekend. I'm not really that excited for it. Just, I'm sorry, no Chadwick Boseman, just no Black Panther movie to me. But I do think it could be good. I'll at least be optimistic. Due to how the other two MCU movies this year have been, I expect Black Panther 2 to be at least better than Doctor Strange 2 and Thor Love and Thunder. So hopefully it's at least the best MCU film of the year. Stay tuned for my review of that. Until then, everyone, take care, guys. Thank you all for watching, which is your favourite in the Lord of the Rings trilogy. And once again, thank you very much for watching. So stay tuned for my next review. Until then, skadoosh.